Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Driver/Employee of the Week. I'm your host, Eric Blankenship,
co-host Brian Hudson,
and special guest.
You want to say my name?
Say my name.
Well, you can say whoever's name you want to, but I would say your name. That'd be what?
Melanie
Melanie what?
Chumbley.
Okay. Say that again. How's it pronounced that?
I caught that too.
Chumbly.
What did I say?
I didn't realize it was Chumpley.
I said Chumbley.
I never pronounced the B.
Yeah, you pronounce it.
I don't pronounce it. I'm saying
Chumbley.
I just say Melanie Chumley.
Yeah, you're wrong.
So I'm wrong. So it's
That's really not what you say.
Chumbley. I said Melinda, or Melania or whatever it is. But anyway, we're talking about an employee of the week this week, and he's not really an employee. He's more like an owner.
It's more like a fictional character.
Yeah, he's a co-owner, more like a co-owner, I guess you should say. And his name is Jim Borelli, and he is the mechanical end of the business. And
That's not who you told me I was coming up here to talk about.
who was we talking about?
You just told me Kay.
No, Jim Borelli.
Okay.
Who told you Kay? It's Employee of the Week, Jim Borelli. You got the memo, didn't you?
No.
Well, a
But Jim's a
mosquito must
good.
have bit me, golly. Whew. It hurt. You scratch that? Oh, golly.
Was you reading a book on the back porch as well?
I don't know what I was doing. Whew, that sucker bit me, though.
Charlie bit me.
Anyway, let's talk about Jim Borelli and the things that we know about Jim. I know Jim used to be an avid motocross racer. Did you know that?
I knew mine.
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
did, but not
Well,
him.
Jim did it before Michael ever was even born.
That was their huge weekend.
Well,
deal,
I'm
was
seriously,
traveling
when he
race.
was in high school, that's what he did. And then he got married. They continued to as a family, and he was.
It wasn't one of the funny lines when y'all first started, and he was still doing it kind of very, very, very often. Jack would what if he wrecks or something, and y'all got this business.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's one of those deals. I couldn't get him to stop. He had a motocross track in his backyard.
I did not know that.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
That's before the horse fascination took over.
Yeah, that's when he got into the horses. He's actually got one, I think, that's up for the triple crown next year.
You're guaranteeing that this horse is going to win the Triple Crown.
Working on, they're training it now for that. So, anyway, he's bought some more land across the road to kind of help, the round pen, things like that. So
He had to have the large track. What is that?
Yeah.
Is it a half mile?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, something
So
like
he
that.
changed the motocross track to a horse track?
Yes.
Well, that was just pasture wise, and then small
Yeah.
round pens and stuff. He's bought the 4.5 acres across the road.
You know what I'm saying? He's got like a dozen horses.
He's got a wild Mustang from
Yeah.
the west.
He's working it hard. So anyway, but we also a little bit about Jim that you might not know is Jim said that he, as a kid, would go to the junkyard and get some like part from a car, and he would actually take it apart and mess with it, and then put it all back together to see if he could get it back together. That was his fascination with becoming a mechanic.
That's probably why he still has people calling him now from other places.
Oh,
asking about their equipment.
Because he's a genius.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. When it comes to mechanical stuff, he and I hate him for it because he can see it and vision it and build it and do everything right there. And you look back and you go, "Why? How did you come up with that?"
Where did you come up with all that stuff?
In Indiana, he's still known for the genius mechanically
Oh, yeah.
inclined that he is, but he has zero common sense.
Well, I could see that.
Yeah, he's
I
just
could
such,
see that. He's such a genius. He has no common sense, though. But
I think he has lots of comments.
you think so?
Yeah. No?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm just
It takes all kinds.
going along with what he said.
Okay.
I mean, but Jim, I want to thank you for being here for 16 years and not quitting, and appreciate you.
Say putting up with you.
Yeah, putting up with me, and for being probably in all sincerity, the best partner a guy could ever have would have been with Jim. I don't think of anybody I would have ever thought of to have done this deal with other than him.
No, it's the perfect yin and
perfect,
yang.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Because he loves what he does, and I love what I do, and we meet in the middle there and talk about it, and it's just been a great relationship. So, Jim, thank you for everything that you do, and I tell you what, look for a little something special in your check this week. Not going to be any money, but just look for it. Anyway, thank you all for thank you, Melanie, for being our special guest and helping. Are you cold?
Just a little.
Is this a
Okay.
fashion statement?
No, it's freezing up here all the time,
Okay.
so.
Well, thank you for watching this week's edition of Driver/Employee of the Week. I'll be back next week.
I'll be here till they close the doors.
You're not coming.
I got work downstairs.
Okay,
to do.
all right. She won't be back next week. See you later.